Hello students and welcome back. I hope you did your homework, practicing questions with what do you do, maybe calling a friend and asking and answering the question. So I have someone I would like you to meet. Here is Ibrahim. This is Ibrahim. Look at the picture and I want you to think, where is he? And what do you think his job is? So where and what's his job? Say your answer out loud now. Well, you are going to listen about Ibrahim and Ibrahim's day. And I want you to think where, what's his job as you listen. And I want you also to listen and think, what happens at 11 o'clock? What happens at 3 o'clock? What happens at 5 o'clock? So let's think again about those questions. What is that first one? Where is Ibrahim? What's his job? And the times, can you remember the times? What happens at 11 o'clock? Next time, what happens at 3 o'clock? What happens at 5 o'clock? So let's listen about Ibrahim's day and answer those questions, and then we will check together.
Page 72. Exercise 1.
A day at the restaurant. Ibrahim works at a restaurant. He is a cook. The restaurant is open Tuesday to Sunday for lunch and dinner. He works very hard. He leaves for work early in the morning. He checks the food and writes the day's menu. At 11 o'clock, he cooks lunch. He takes a break at 3 o'clock. At 5 o'clock, he cooks dinner. After dinner, he gets ready for the next day. He gets home late at night. He's always tired, but he's happy.
Page 75. Exercise 4.
Alrighty. Now, in your Ventures workbook, please turn to page 72. And we're going to listen again about Ibrahim's day and see if you got those questions right about Ibrahim. So your Ventures1 workbook, page 72. Let's listen and read together.
Page 72. Exercise 1.
A day at the restaurant. Ibrahim works at a restaurant. He is a cook. The restaurant is open Tuesday to Sunday for lunch and dinner. He works very hard. He leaves for work early in the morning. He checks the food and writes the day's menu. At 11 o'clock, he cooks lunch. He takes a break at 3 o'clock. At 5 o'clock, he cooks dinner. After dinner, he gets ready for the next day. He gets home late at night. He's always tired, but he's happy.
So let's think about those questions. So where is Ibrahim in the picture? Tell me your answer. He's in the restaurant. What's his job? He's a cook. So what happens at 11 o'clock? He cooks lunch. What happens at 3 o'clock? He takes a break. And at 5 o'clock, he cooks dinner. Okay, pause the video and read about Ibrahim. First, read out loud. Out loud means speaking. Second, read about Ibrahim, but not speaking out loud in here. Welcome back. Now you read about Ibrahim and his day. Have a look at the questions in exercise 1. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Read the question and circle the answer. Pause the video and answer the questions. Welcome back. Let's read and answer the questions. You can read along with me, okay? Read those questions out loud. Number 1. What does Ibrahim do early in the morning? Answer: A, B, C, or D? The answer is C. So we circled C. He leaves for work. Number 2. What does Ibrahim do at 11 o'clock? Answer: A, B, C, or D? Shout your answer. The answer is A. He cooks lunch. Number 3. What does Ibrahim do at 3 o'clock? A, B, C, or D? The answer is D. He takes a break. And number 4. How does Ibrahim feel at night? A, B, C, or D? Shout your answer. D. He feels tired but happy. Close your workbook and see what you can remember about Ibrahim's day. Where does he work? What's his job? What does he do at 11 o'clock? Three o'clock. 5 o'clock. Alrighty. So in our last class, we studied questions with you. Let's continue studying questions and see what you can remember from our last lesson. What, and we need to have a missing word, you do in the evening. The missing word is do. Now let's look at this question. What he do in the morning? So what's my missing word here? Do you know? Can you shout it out? Can you spell it? The word is does. What does he do in the morning? Pronunciation: does. Listen and repeat that word. Does. Spelling D-O-E-S. So there's my question with you, and there's my question with he. Or it can be she, or it, or I can say, what does Ibrahim do in the morning? I can say his name. What does Hawa do in the morning? What does Shui Lin do in the morning? So you can pause your video right now and you can write down those questions. Welcome back. We're going to have a look at some more question words. So here's my question word. What? Let's have a look at my next paper. So I have Monday, Tuesday, today, tomorrow. What's my question word? It has four letters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you know my question word? It's easy. I know you know it. The question word is when. Good job. Let's look at our picture. Let's look at our picture right here. Here's my next question word. So the answer is library or home or hospital. So what's my question word? It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters. Let me tell you the first letter. W. Do you know the next letter? H. Do you know it now? You know it. The question word is where. So here we have 3 question words for us to look at. What, when, and where. Let's go back to our workbook and let's turn back to page 72. Now let's look at exercise 2. Let's read the instructions together. Take your finger and read with me. Answer the questions. Use the story in exercise 1. Where's exercise 1? Here's exercise 1. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Question, answer. And you're going to write the long answer, not the short answer, the long answer. So let's look at number 1 together. Read it with me. Where does Ibrahim work? Answer. He works at a restaurant. My answer is here. Beginning of my sentence, capital letter. End of my sentence, period. So go ahead and answer the questions, and you will do that for homework. When you've finished your homework, maybe call a friend. Call a friend and check your answers. Help each other. Maybe you can practice spelling. You can ask your friend, how do you spell? How do you spell? How do you spell restaurant? So work together, call each other. Not meeting in each other's apartment, no. But you can call your friend and you can practice that English over the phone. That's your homework too. So you have two homeworks. One, exercise 2, writing. Homework 2, practice speaking and listening and maybe spelling over the phone. I'll see you back shortly for part 3.